Good morning, everyone. My name is Renelle B., your yoga instructor today, and welcome to your Strength and Tone yoga class. So for this class, you're going to need hand weights, preferably between 2 and 5 pounds, or in here you can use filled up water bottles, or you can go weight-free. That's totally fine to also just use your body weight. You can still participate in the class. So this class is going to be focusing on strengthening and toning your body. So we're going to be doing a lot of repetitions. If you ever need a break, please feel free to do so. Listen to your body, do what feels good, do what feels right for you. And so we're going to get started here today in a child's pose. So you can choose to do whatever variation of child's pose works for you, whether it's knees together, toes together, or you can bring your knees out wide, bring your toes to touch. And wherever you're at, just bring your forehead down to the mat. If it doesn't come down comfortably, you can stack your hands one on top of the other, resting your forehead on your stacked hands. Elbows go out wide in this position, or your hands will reach forward, bringing your forehead down to the mat. So wherever you're at this morning, taking the time here to still settle down on the mat, let go of your mind, let go of any thoughts or to-do list that you may have for the remainder of the day, and allow yourself to be completely present during this 1 hour practice. Start to settle on here, noticing how your body feels, noticing where you're maybe feeling tension in the body at this time. And see if you can start to soften those tighter areas of the body with the help of the breath. Really allowing yourself to ground down into the mat, softening each area of the body as you do so. And at this point, you can start to breathe in a little bit more deeply. Breathing in through your belly, expanding it outwards, and you can imagine as though you have a balloon that you're trying to fill in your belly with the help of your breath. And with this deep belly breath, start to slow down your exhale a little bit more. Softening the chest down first, and then drawing your belly button closer to the spine as you release the air from the lungs. Maybe you want to count your breaths today. 5 counts on the inhale, maybe 7 counts on the exhale. Take about 5 more breaths here. At this point, you can set an intention for your practice today. Maybe you want to dedicate your practice to someone or something you're integrating in your life at this time. Just drawing a bit more meaning for your practice today. Maybe thinking of what your goal is with your yoga practice. Why are you here on the mat? And as you answer this question, be sure to also tune into your heart space. Always seeking answers from our heart. Take one more long, deep breath here. And then on the next inhale, slowly make your way back up into a tabletop position. If your knees are wide apart, stack them under the hips, stack your wrists, elbows, and shoulders. And we're going to move through a few cat-cows. So on your next inhale, you're going to lift your tailbone up, move your chest through the arms, gaze up to the sky. And then exhale, round through the spine, look in towards your belly button and separate your shoulder blades as you do this. Inhale, drop your belly and gaze up. Exhale to round through the spine. Take 3 more breaths here on your own, warming up the spine, noticing how this feels, noticing if you have any sticky areas. Take one more inhale, lift the chest up, gaze up. On the exhale, curl the toes, come into your first down dog of the day, making sure that your fingers are spread nice and wide, taking up as much space in the palms as you can. Grounding down through the fingertips. Press your fingertips into the mat here, anchoring yourself down. Feeling nice and stable in your down dog. Then you can do whatever feels nice. You can pedal out the feet, you can shift the hips side to side, maybe lift the heels up and down, getting into the calves and ankles and toes. Or you can find stillness in your down dog. Maybe you just want to shut down the eyes, bending the knees generously as you draw your belly button to your upper thigh. Maybe shake out the head and neck. Shutting down the eyes. Taking a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, look in between the hands and slowly make your way to the front of the mat, keeping your feet hip-width apart when you arrive, and folding over the legs. From this position, interlace the hands behind the back and reach the palms up towards the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Just getting a nice shoulder stretch here. Relax the head and neck. Keep drawing the hands high to the sky. You can bend your knees generously here. Take 3 more breaths. Keep reaching the hands high. Maybe getting a little bit deeper into the stretch. Just
Slowly, with control, lower the hands back to the low back and then bring them down to the mat. Start to climb up to stand like a rag doll, letting your hands stay heavy, letting your head be heavy, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to stand. When you arrive, draw the shoulders up and back, shoulder blades together, palms face forward to the front of the room. Shutting down the eyes here, feeling grounded in the feet, bringing your awareness there and feeling all four corners of the feet pressing firmly into the ground. Feel the crown of your head reaching high to the sky. Take one more long deep breath. On the next inhale, we'll begin. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold over the legs. Your hands come to your shins, flat back. Press your hands to the shins, pushing the chest forward. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And then exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale, flat back. And then exhale, fold deeper. Hold your forward fold. Grab hold of your hand weights if you have them. Bend the knees generously with your hand weights in hand. Sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, your hands come down to your heart. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, slowly release the hands, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale, nice flat back. Exhale, fold deeper, ground down through the hands with the weights. Step your right leg back, drop your right knee down. Hold it here, your hands are still framing the foot. Shift your hips side to side. And then ground down through your left foot with one nice swoop. Reach the arms up, palms facing down, up overhead. Roll your thumbs back, pinkies forward. And then from here, on the exhale, we're going to cactus our arms out to the side, so elbows go wide. Wrists and elbows are in alignment, elbows and shoulders are in alignment. From here, as you exhale, bring your elbows to touch, wrists to touch, and then inhale, open everything up, squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. Exhale, elbows and wrists touch. Inhale to open up. Exhale. Inhale to open. Exhale. Inhale to open. Exhale. Inhale to open up. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going on your own, making sure that your elbows and shoulders are in alignment the whole time, most importantly. Take 3 more breaths. Exhale, lower the hands to frame your left foot. Pick up your back knee, pick up it off the ground. Pivot your right foot so that the heels align and your right toes point to the long edge of your mat. Bring your right hand up to the sky and then pull yourself into a warrior 2 position. Hold it here. We're going to do little lifts with the weights. Keeping our warrior 2 position with the legs. Little micro movements, we're just lifting an inch up and down.
Take 2 more breaths. Lower the weights down. Bring your toes out to the long edge of the mat, toes pointing out to the corners. From here, bend through the knees, bring your hands to the inside of the knees, pushing the knees away from each other. Bring your left shoulder to the ground. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring your right shoulder to the ground. Inhale, center. Grab hold of your weights once again. Staying bent in the knees. From here, on the inhale, lengthen the legs, reach the arms up. Exhale, weights come to your chest, bending through the knees. Okay, we'll get going. Exhale to drop. Inhale to lift. Exhale to drop. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Nice and sturdy. Feeling nice and grounded. As you push your weights up to the sky, bring your wrist to the front of the mat. So forward in front of you. So you're creating a little bit of a rotation with the weight. So the wrists point towards you on the squat down, your wrists point out as you lift. Keep going. Find your breath. Few more repetitions. Take 3 more breaths here. One more. Bring your weights to your chest, squat down. Little pulses here. Lift up and down an inch. Hands stay at the chest. Keep pushing your knees out towards the pinky toe side of your foot, squeezing your glutes to do that. Take 1 more breath. Squat down on the exhale a little lower. Lower the hands down, release the weights. Bring your hands to frame your feet, step back into plank. Okay, from plank, shift forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring your toes to touch. Sweep the left leg up to the sky. From here, little pulses with that left heel up to the sky. So digging that left heel up. Okay, so from here, we're going to lower the left foot down and pick it back up. Exhale, lower that left foot down. Inhale, activate your glute to pick it up. Lower and bring it up. Lower, bring it up. Keep going. Squeezing your glute on the lift. Take 3 more breaths. Merging your movement with the breath still here in our strength and tone class. Keep your heel up, lifted. Little pulses here. Keep digging your heel up to the sky and drawing your belly button to your right upper thigh. So you're still staying long in your low back. Take 1 more breath. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards your chest. Step it through. Step your right foot forward. Bring your hand weights to the front of the mat. Fold over the legs. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale to fold. Grab hold of your hand weights. Bend the knees. Inhale. Sweep the arms up with the weights overhead. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Palms touch. Exhale. Swan dive forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Flat back. Exhale. Fold deeper. Ground down through the hands with the weight. Step your left leg back this time. Lower the left knee down. With one nice strong swoop, sweep the arms up. Great. From here, we're going to be cactusing our arms again. So bring your elbows out wide to the long edge of your mat. Wrist point forward to the front of the mat. From here, on the exhale, wrists and elbows touch. Inhale, open up. Exhale, wrists and elbows touch. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Squeeze your core as you do this to find stability. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really drawing the shoulder blades together on the inhale. Exhale, wrists and elbows touch. Inhale, shoulder blades touch. Keep going on your own. Shutting down the eyes if that feels good. Conserving energy. And keep sending your hips forward to the front of the mat. Don't let your elbows drop. Keep them in alignment with your shoulders. Take 5 more breaths. Work through that burn, finding inner strength. Take 1 more breath. Great. Lower the hands down to frame your right foot. Curl your left toes under, pick up the back knee. From here, pivot your left heel so that your left toes point to the long edge of your mat. Left hand brings you up. Warrior 2. Send energy through that right knee, making sure that you can see your right big toe. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Little pulses here. We're only lifting an inch and down an inch. Wrists are pointing down to the mat. Keep tracking your right knee out to the side. Take 1 more breath. Exhale, lower the weights down. Bring your toes to point to the long edge of your mat. Bend the knees generously here. Hands come to the inside of the knees. Push the knees away from you. Drop your right shoulder to the ground. Inhale, pull yourself up. Drop the left shoulder to the ground. Inhale, pull yourself up. We'll do that once more, over to the right. Inhale, drop the left shoulder. Inhale, back up. From here, grab hold of your weights. Keep your squat. Hands come to your chest, palms face towards you. From here, find your position with the legs. Push your knees out wide, squeezing the glutes to do so. So you're trying to get your knees to touch the baby toe side of your feet. From here, hands come to the chest. We're gonna start. Lift everything up, lengthen the legs. Exhale, squat down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to squat down. Keep going with your own breath. Moving nice and fluidly with the weights. Keep going. Keep your chest nice and lifted, crown of the head pointing high to the sky. Always tracking your knees out wide. Take 3 more breaths here. 2 more. Last one. Hold it in your squat. Little micro movements. Your hand weights are staying at the chest. Lift your hips up and down. Keep tracking your knees out to the pinky toe side of your foot. Your knees are going to want to come inwards. Push them apart. Take a few more breaths here. 2 more. Lower the hand weights down. Bring your toes to point in towards each other. Heels go out. Fold over the legs. Holding it here. You have the option to just keep your hands down on the mat, or you can interlace the hands behind the back. Reach your palms up to the sky. Releasing through the shoulders here. Keep reaching your hands high, folding over the legs. Take 3 more breaths here. Release the hands to your low back. Bring your hands down to the floor. From here, we're going to grab hold of our right ankle with our left hand. Sweep that right arm up to the sky. Lower the right hand down, left hand down. Right hand reaches over to your left ankle, left hand sweeps up. Lower the left hand down. Bring your hand weights to the front of the mat. Pivot all your toes forward. Ground down through the hands. Come back into your down dog. Bring your toes to touch. From here, kick that right heel up. As you exhale, lower the right foot down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, lower down. Keep tracking that right heel high. Moving with your breath. Lift the heel, lower it down. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep going. Squeeze that right glute to pick it up higher. Take 1 more breath, holding it at the top. Little pulses here. Take 2 more breaths. From here, kick that right heel high. Draw your right knee to your chest. Look forward, step forward to the front of the mat. Fold over the legs when you arrive. Bend the knees. Bring your hand weights with you. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold deeper. Tiptoe your heels and toes to touch. Bend the knees generously. Draw your inner thighs to touch. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, cactus. Lift all 10 toes off the mat. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Squeeze your glutes. Keep going. Take 3 more breaths. Really focus on squeezing your shoulder blades the whole way. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, with control, lower the hands down, fold over the legs. Ground down your right foot, steps back. Separate tracks with the feet, lower that right knee down. Send your hips forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. This time we're going to go out wide. So your hands are going to come out, palms facing down, rotate the wrists, lift them back up. Rotate the wrists, palms go down first. Rotate, palms come up. Okay? Keep going. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Nice big deep breaths here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the hands down to frame that left foot. Curl your back toes. Pick up your back knee. Pivot your right heel. Right toes point to the long edge of your mat. From here, right hand sweeps up. Bring yourself up, warrior 2. Adjust your stance. Ground down through that left heel. From here, once again, lengthen that left leg, sweep the arms up. Wrists come up first. Bend through the left knee, hands come out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to lunge. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the hand weights down. Come back into your warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Right hand comes back, left hand stretches behind you. Keep sending energy through that left knee. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Left forearm comes down, right hand reaches to the front of the room. Keep drawing that right shoulder blade back. Getting a nice stretch through that right side body. Inhale, warrior 2. Grab hold of the hand weights. Bring your hands to frame your left foot. Release the hand weights. Step back into your plank pose. From here, we're going to hold our plank. Take 3 breaths. Dome through the upper back. Push the mat away from you. Take 1 more breath. From knees or plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lower down slowly onto your belly, making sure you don't fall on your hand weights, so move them aside. And lower your forehead down to the mat. Stack your hands and wrists, elbows go wide. Bring your forehead to your hands. From here, we're going to lift our head and chest off the ground, keeping your elbows off the ground and pointing out to the long edge of your mat.
Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. And lower. So you have the option to continue going like this, or you can grab hold of your hand weights, bringing your elbows out wide, bending through the elbows, so same cactus arms. Forehead comes down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, lower down. Lift, lower down. If you're holding onto your weights, reach your hands forward. Cactus the arms. Everybody lift. Holding it here, cactus the arms. 3 more breaths. Lift. Cactus the arms. Hovering your chest the whole time. Last breath. Lower the hand weights down. Bring your hands to frame your chest. Bring your forehead down. Elbows reach up to the sky. Curl your toes under. Pick up your knees off the ground. Thighs off the ground. Press into your plank. Exhale, down dog. Bring your toes to touch. Once again, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, send that left heel high. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. 3 more breaths. From here, pick up that left heel high, bend the knee, draw it in towards your chest, and step forward. Step your right foot forward, fold over the legs. Bring your hand weights to center of your mat. Bend generously through the knees. Grab hold of your hand weights. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Bring your hands down, tiptoe your heels and toes to touch. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Chair pose. Cactus the arms as you exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more breaths. Last one. Lower the hand weights down, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Ground down through the feet. Step your left leg back this time. Drop that left knee down. Hand weights in hand. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Once again, send the hips forward. Open the hands out wide to the side. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, wrists come down first. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the wrists so that they align with the shoulders. Twist, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Three more breaths.
hands to frame your right foot. From here, curl your left toes under, pick up that back knee, pivot the left heel so that the left toes point to the long edge of your mat. Left hand pulls you up, warrior two. Find that stance again. Bending generously through that right knee, drawing your knee out to the pinky toe side of your foot. From here, sweep your arms out wide. Little pulses here, guys. Up and down. Great. Keep drawing your shoulder blades to touch. Keep tracking that right knee out to the side. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Lower the hand weights down. Open up, warrior two. Reverse your warrior on the exhale. Hold it here. Keep sending that bend through that right knee. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Right forearm comes down, left hand sweeps to the front of the mat. Draw your hips to center of your mat, sending energy out through the left fingertips. Inhale, warrior two. Grab hold of your weights, bring them to the front of your mat. Off of the mat, hands come to frame your right foot, step back into your plank pose, holding your plank here. Dome through the upper back. Push the mat away from you. Take two more breaths. Last one. Shift forward from plank or table, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, slowly lower down. From here, elbows go out wide, stack your hands together. This time, keep your forehead down on the mat. Lift both feet off the ground. Squeeze your toes to touch. Exhale, lower the feet back down. Inhale, lift the feet, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the feet. Exhale, lower the feet down. Inhale, lift the feet. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. From here, lift the feet, hold that here. Lift the head and chest. Exhale, lower everything down. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, lower everything down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, now we have the option to bring your weights forward to the front of your mat. Kind of like here, Superwoman. Lower your forehead down. Inhale, lift the feet and thighs off the ground. Lift the chest and hand weights. Cactus the arms. Four more. Cactus the arms on the exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, two more. Exhale. Last one. Cactus. Hold it out. Take a breath. Lower everything down. Great. Bring your hands to frame your chest. Push into your table. Top position, bring your knees to touch, toes to touch. Child's pose, you guys. Reach the hands forward. Lower the forehead down to your mat. Breathe in here. Reconnect with your breath. Shut down the eyes.
Take 3 more breaths here. Soften through the low back. Decompress everything down. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders. Ground down through the palms. Make your way back up into your tabletop position. Separate your hands nice and wide. Index fingers point up to the front of the mat. Send your hips up. Downward dog. Bring your toes to touch. Sweep that left leg up. Bend the knee and stack open the hips. Square off the hips. Send that left heel high on the inhale. Exhale, draw the left knee in towards your chest, setting up for pigeon pose. Drop your left knee under your left wrist. You can step your right heel back a little bit more to lengthen. You can stay here. If you have your blocks, you can utilize your blocks here to support you. And then you can come down on your forearms if you'd like. Maybe you can put a block underneath your chest to support your chest as you come down just for a few moments here. Maybe your other block comes for support for your forehead. If you're in this position, whether you're using blocks or not, start to soften through that left hip, really decompressing through the low back. If you have a block under your head, bring it to your eyebrows. So your nose isn't on the block or anything like that. But your forehead is down on your block, and maybe you can start shifting your head side to side. And using your block, your yoga block, as a little bit of a gua sha tool and massaging the area of the eyebrows as you shift side to side. I find this really relaxing and helps to decompress the eyes, the forehead. Want to deepen into your pose a little bit more now, maybe lowering and adjusting the block's height if you have blocks that you're working with. Take one more breath here. And then slowly make your way back up onto your hands. We're going to twist our chest over to the right. Your left hand is going to come down to the center of your mat. From here, you're going to bend your right knee. Maybe you'll grab hold of that right foot. Otherwise, you can just stay here in a higher position in your pigeon pose. If you're grabbing hold of that right foot, start to draw it forward towards
your chest towards that right shoulder. And take 3 more breaths here. With control, slowly release that right foot. We'll all meet high on the fingertips with our chest pointing to the front of the mat. From here, lower the palms down. Curl your right toes under. Pick up your right knee off the ground. Send that left leg up in a 3-legged dog. And then lower it back down. Bring your toes to touch. This time the right leg will sweep up. Bend the knee and stack open the hip. From here, square off the hips. Draw the right knee in towards your chest and drop it underneath your right wrist. Maybe step that left foot back a bit. Either staying high on the palms or you can lower down on your forearms. And once again, using whatever tools you have, whether it's a bolster or blocks to support underneath your chest if you have that. And just finding ways to create a really nice calming environment for you to rest on. Creating that added support so that your body can just naturally soften. Blocks are really good for that. We're here for a few more breaths. If you'd like, you can come into a deeper position for a deeper stretch. Really focusing on softening through that right hip. And then when you're ready, slowly make your way up onto your hands, either staying here or maybe your right hand comes down to the center of your mat. You'll bend through that left knee, grabbing hold of your left foot and drawing it in towards your chest. Slowly release that left foot back down. curl your left toes under, bring your left hand, palms down onto the mat, curl your left toes under, pick up that back knee, right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. And then lower your right foot down, come down onto your knees. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of an arm stretch here. So if you have your blocks, I'm going to give you instructions next. If you don't have your blocks, you're going to sweep your right arm up, bend at the elbow, left hand comes behind you, and grab hold of the hands. Otherwise, you can also grab hold of material of your shirt if you have, and just draw your elbows out wide behind you, so squeezing your shoulder blades together. Same thing goes if your hands are touching. And you're going to hold on one side and tilt over to the left slightly. Okay? And I'm going to tell you when to switch sides. When you switch sides, you're just going to bring your left hand behind you and do the same thing on the other side. Tilt over to the right. Okay, so that's if you don't have blocks. If you have blocks with you, you're going to bring them to the highest, well, not the highest height, but the mid-size height. So the long edge is going to be facing you, and the long edge is going to be on the ground. From here, you're going to come into tabletop position. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in alignment. You're going to make sure that your blocks are shoulder width apart, and then from here you're going to bring your forearms down onto the blocks, and then you're going to step back slightly so that your elbows can come down onto the blocks. Bring your hands to touch, drop your chest through the arms, hands reach up to the sky. So this is a really great chest opener here. Your hands can even come all the way down to the in-between area of your shoulder blades. So down the center of your upper back. So if you have your blocks, you're just going to hang out here. If you're grabbing hold of the hands or the back of your shirt, take 3 more breaths on that side. If you're grabbing hold of your hands, if you don't have your blocks and you're doing the alternative pose, release slowly. Bring your hands to your knees. Close down the eyes. Take a moment to feel what this feels like in your body, and then come to the other side. So I believe it's your left hand that's going to stretch up, bending at the elbow. Right hand comes to the upper back, behind the back. Interlace the hands or grab hold of a piece of your clothing. Drawing the elbows out wide, lifting through the chest. If you're on your blocks, keep breathing. We're all here for 5 more breaths. If you're grabbing hold of your hands, slowly release, bringing your hands back to your knees, shutting down the eyes, taking a moment to integrate this. If you're using your blocks, slowly lift the hands up to the sky, palms still together, lift the head out from in between of the arms, lower down the forearms, back down as you bring your knees towards the blocks. Hips come back towards the heels, hands come down on the knees, shut down the eyes for a moment. We're all here. Hands on our knees, taking a moment to integrate, noticing how our bodies feel. From here, left hand comes to the right knee, right hand comes behind you, little twist, over to the right. Inhale to center, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, twist to the left. And then come back to center. Come to lie on your back, hugging the knees in towards your chest, rocking side to side, doing whatever feels good. And then slowly release the feet out, coming into a final resting pose, Shavasana. Allow the feet to go out wider than your mat. Walk your shoulder blades behind the back, palms face up towards the sky, taking a moment here to come back to your natural breath. Softening the entire body into the mat. Let go of your forehead. Soften the area of the temples, in between the eyebrows. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders. Relax the chest. Relax the arms and wrists. And just take a moment here, resisting the urge to move or fidget around. Soften through the back and low back. Soften through the hips, the glutes, the inner thighs. Soften through the calves, the shins, ankles, and feet. And allow yourself to feel completely supported by the ground below you, allowing yourself to just melt into the ground. Slowly start to bring movement back into the body, wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe shifting your head side to side. And then with as little effort as possible, roll over to one side in a fetal position, drawing your knees in towards your chest and using one of your arms as a pillow to support your head. And taking a moment here to set an intention for the remainder of your day and letting go of any worries or stresses that no longer serve you. And once you're all set, we'll meet in a seated position with our hands together in front of the heart, bowing our chins in towards our chest in a moment of gratitude and humbleness here. Taking time to find gratitude for all the blessings in your life. Taking the time to thank yourself for taking care of your health and wellness today. Finding gratitude to be able to practice and to strengthen your body. Taking care of your body and all the things that our bodies provide us and give us each day, all of the things that we can do because of our bodies. Thanking all the beauty that's around us, the family, support, friendships, everything under the sun. And with this love and gratitude cultivated in our hearts, we'll take a moment to send love to ourselves and to everybody else that we choose today to send love to. Remembering that we are all connected from our hearts. We join the knuckles of the thumbs to our foreheads, and together we bow forward to say namaste. Thank you everybody for joining me for our Strengthen and Tone class. I hope you enjoyed it. And we're going to be meeting once again tomorrow for another class on the mat. So I hope to see you then. As always, I'm sending you all so much love and light your way, and I'll catch you in our next class. Bye everyone.